Assalamu alaikum everyone. I hope you all are doing well. So today I'm going to tell you about the summary of articles and vocabulary of 16th December 2021. Before starting the video, let me tell you that this year marks the 50th anniversary of India's victory over Pakistan in the 1971 war, which saw the creation of Bangladesh. So because of this thing, on 16th December 2021, there were two articles related to Bangladesh in the newspaper. The first one was the Bangladesh story by Ishrat Hussain. So before telling you about its vocabulary, let me tell you something about this article. That Bangladesh was liberated in on March 26, 1971, and it was recognized by Pakistan in 1974. Bangladesh has celebrated its 50th anniversary in 2021. So, in his article, Ishrat Hussain first told that how Bangladesh is making progress in different fields, and then told the reasons behind this success. So, he has mentioned that Bangladesh was once called a basket case by Henry Kissinger, but now it is a role model for other countries, and its national income has multiplied 50 times. And per capita income is 25 times, which is higher than India's and Pakistan's per capita income. And its food production is 4 times more, and population growth has been contained at 2.5 times, raising per capita food availability. And exports have grown 100 times. Poverty is down to 20% from 60% in 1990. Life expectancy has risen to 72. The value of Human Development Index increased 60%. Most social indicators are better compared to regional countries except Sri Lanka. And there was a dictatorship in Bangladesh until 1991, and its tax to GDP ratio is 8% to 9%. And after telling these all things, he has told what are the reasons behind this success. So the first reason is that unlike India and Pakistan, Bangladesh is culturally homogeneous and it has no serious external threats. And its second reason is that a unitary form of government and policy and its execution follow a well-defined chain of command. Third is that women empowerment prevailed even before 1971, but the continued campaign for family education, health services, and microcredit at all levels was carried out vigorously by successive governments with active involvement of NGOs, and NGOs are allowed to operate freely. And there is its female primary enrollment ratio is 105%. And its fourth reason is that despite bitter political rivalries, there has been a continuity in economic policies, projects and programs. मतलब जो अगर इनकी गवर्नमेंट्स चेंज होती हैं तो जो लास्ट गवर्नमेंट की इकोनॉमिक पॉलिसीज होती हैं वो नेक्स्ट गवर्नमेंट आके चेंज नहीं करती. एंड नंबर 5 रीज़न इज लिबरलाइज ट्रेड, ओपन इकोनॉमी, फॉरेन टेक्निकल know-how, and it provides generous cash and non-cash incentives to exporters. And its aspiring young people has a vocabulary of like entrepreneurship. Instead of doing job, they are thinking to become an entrepreneur. And its sixth reason is domestic savings and investments rates doubled from 15 to 30%, and private capital into the production sectors and public expenditures into infrastructure. So, इसका gist ये है कि macro economic stability, policy continuity, export promotion, investment in human capital, particularly females, and public and private sectors working together are the ingredients of this success story. तो अब हम इसकी जो हैं वो vocabulary देख लेते हैं. इसमें first word था basket case, which is a noun and an adjective, and its meaning is a person or thing regarded as useless or unable to cope. A country और ऑर्गेनाइजेशन जो इस आर्टिकल में बास्केट केस को बेसिकली यूज़ किया गया है वो सेकेंड वाला मीनिंग है, विच इज़ अ कंट्री और ऑर्गेनाइजेशन दैट इज़ इन सिवियर फाइनेंशियल और इकोनॉमिक डिफिकल्टीज, स्पेशली वन दैट इज़ अनेबल टू पे इट्स डेट्स. सिनोनिम्स हैं पावरलेस, impotent, maladjusted and hysterical, and its antonyms are success, victor, frontrunner and champion. Our second word is call the shots, which is a verb and it means आने वाले वक्त को मन माना मोड़ देने के काबिल होना, मतलब किसी अथॉरिटी में होना. and its meaning in English is issue instructions to other people in an authoritative or dogmatic way. And its synonyms are be in charge, be in command, run the show, and be the boss. And its antonyms are conceal, suppress, hide, and withhold. Okay, our word number 3 is God, which is from our second article, and this article's name is Seniority is Toxic, which is written by Adil Waheed. And in this article, the writer has told us about the law field in Pakistan. And according to the writer, seniority means how much time a person has spent in a particular field. It determines individual competence. And grant of licenses in legal domain or in law depends on nepotism, and access to the superior courts is determined through the number of years spent in the profession. So, to cut long story short, writer has said that one can only survive and reach higher place in the law field if one has good networking or relatives already appointed on the senior post. So there are the words are gauge, which is a verb and noun, and it means किसी चीज़ की मिकदार या गुंजाइश नापना या अंदाज़ा करना. And its meaning to estimate, judge or assess a value, situation, mood, etc. Synonyms are measure, evaluate, quantify and calculate. Antonyms are ignore, misinterpret, neglect and forget. बेसिकली बात ये है कि मतलब अकॉर्डिंग टू द राइटर कि आपके लॉ फील्ड के अंदर किसी भी इंसान की कॉम्पिटेंस चेक करने के लिए कि वो इंसान कितना काबिल है, दे ओनली सी कि इस इंसान ने इस फील्ड में कितना टाइम गुजारा है, इंस्टेड ऑफ दैट कि इस इंसान ने इस फील्ड में कितना काम किया है या कितनी सक्सेस है इस इंसान की. तो ये सब चीज़ें हैं हमारी लॉ फील्ड में. और अदर देन लॉ फील्ड बहुत सी ऐसी गवर्नमेंट जो हैं फील्ड्स हैं डिफरेंट, जिसमें ये ही चीज़ मैटर करती है ज़्यादा कि एक इंसान ने उस फील्ड के अंदर कितना टाइम स्पेंड किया. एंड आवर नेक्स्ट वर्ड इज़ डिबिलिटेटिंग, विच इज़ एन एडजेक्टिव एंड अ वर्ब, एंड इट मीन्स कमज़ोरी लाने वाला, एंड इट्स मीनिंग इज कॉजिंग अ लॉस ऑफ एनर्जी और स्ट्रेंथ. एंड इट्स सिनोनिम्स आर टायरिंग, एग्जॉस्टिंग, and its antonyms are rousing, stimulating, energizing, and galvanizing. Our next word is sham, which is a noun and an adjective and also a verb. And it means dhoka, fareb, hila, bahana karna. And its meaning in English is a false, absurd, or distorted representation of something. Its synonyms are fraud, fake, charlatan, imposter, and antonyms are original, truthfulness, and honesty, and solemnity. Our next word is ipso facto, which is an adverb, and it means khud ba khud, fi nafsa, az khud, and its meaning in English is by the fact itself. Synonyms are necessarily, inevitably, by force of circumstance, and as a necessary consequence, and its antonyms are unnecessarily. Our next word is scourge, which is a noun and a verb, and it means kode lagana, saza dena, and its meaning in English is a cause of great distress or misfortune, one who inflicts punishment vengefully. And its synonyms are bane, affliction, bitter pill, and thorn in the flesh, and its antonyms are blessing, boon, felicity, and benediction. Our word number 8 is ramification, which is a noun, and its meaning is a consequence of an action or event, typically complex or unwelcome. And its synonyms are development, effect, byproduct, repercussion. And its antonyms are cause, origin, root, and foundation. Our next word is obsequious, which is an adjective, and its meaning is itaat shawari se, gulamana taur par. And its meaning in English is obedient or attentive to an excessive or servile degree. And its synonyms are sycophantic, cringing, bootlicking, and subservient. Its antonyms are arrogant, assertive, brazen, and tyrannous. Our next word is nuptial, and it is from our third article, which its name is half a century ago, by F.S. Ijazuddin. It is the second article in that newspaper which was about Bangladesh. So, in this article, the author has shared his memory of getting married amidst 1971 war. कि दिसंबर में he was getting married और उस टाइम ये war वाला सारा system चल रहा था और he has told that how he has survived that time. और अब उस टाइम के बाद जो है राइटर के अकॉर्डिंग मतलब इस बार जब वो 50th एनिवर्सरी अपनी सेलिब्रेट कर रहे थे तो उन्होंने उन सब चीज़ों को रिमाइंड किया और मतलब सोचा उन चीज़ों के बारे में कि उस टाइम पे वो किस तरह का टाइम था जो उन्होंने स्पेंड किया. और अब ये है कि वो ये सोचते हैं कि मतलब इतना टाइम गुजर गया और अभी तक स्टिल मतलब दोनों कंट्रीज़ की कंडीशंस इस तरह की हैं कि मतलब कोई भी फ्रेंडशिप वाली साइड पे ये लोग नहीं आ सके जो दोनों कंट्रीज़ हैं और वो अपने दोस्तों से नहीं मिल सकते जो उनके वो फ्रेंड्स जो कि दूसरे मुल्क में इंडिया में रह रहे हैं. और राइटर हैज़ मेंशन्ड दैट पाकिस्तान's military hierarchy has condoled with its Indian counterpart on General Bipin Rawat's death, and which is a touching reprise of 1966 when at Tashkent President Ayub Khan shouldered the coffin of Indian Premier Lal Bahadur Shastri, and death the common enemy makes comrades of foes. और मतलब राइटर ये सोचने पे मजबूर हो गया है कि ओनली उस टाइम पे कि जिस टाइम पे दोनों मुल्क में से किसी एक जगह पे कोई ऐसा हादसा हो जाता है या जिसमें कैजुअलिटीज़ होती हैं तब ये लोग आपस में बात करते हैं. तो क्या इसके अलावा कोई और भी टाइम होगा कि जब ये ह्यूमनली आपस में बात कर सकेंगे. तो इस आर्टिकल के अंदर बेसिकली ये सारी चीज़ें थी और जिसका फर्स्ट वर्ड है हमारे पास नुक्ताइल विच इज़ एन एडजेक्टिव एंड अ नाउन एंड इट मीन्स शादी ब्याह से मुतल्लिक. And its meaning in English is relatings. And its synonyms are matrimonial, conjugal, celebratory, bridal. And its antonyms are non-marital, divorce, unwedded, and separated. Our next word is bunker, which is a noun and it means a place where something is deposited as for storage, safekeeping, or preservation. And its synonyms are ditch, fortification, foxhole, and pit, and its antonym is non-depository. Our next word is conflagration, which is a noun and its meaning is atish zadgi, and its meaning in English is an extensive fire which destroys a great deal of land or property and an event resulting in great loss, especially life. And its synonyms are flare, combustion, and inferno and blaze. And its antonyms are peace, harmony, accord, and ceasefire. Our next word is jettison, which is a verb and it means phank dena, chutkara pa lena. And its meaning in English is the act by which something is discarded as unwanted or useless, and to let someone down by abandoning or neglecting them. Its synonyms are reject, discard, dump, and throw out, and its antonyms are keep, retain, take in, and restore. Our next word is pergola, which is a noun and it means एक आराइशी जगह या जिसकी छत जाली के काम से पूरी तरह ढकी हो. And its meaning in English is a framework in the form of a passageway of columns that supports a trellis work roof. And its synonyms are arbor, bower, walkaway, and passageway, and its antonyms are uncovered, disaster area. Our next word is ergo, which is an adverb and conjunction, and it means lihaza, chunache, pas, isliye, and its meaning in English is that being the case or as a consequence. Its synonyms are hence, accordingly, thereupon, and on that account. And its antonyms without consideration, without regard, and unsuitably. Our next word is pleach, which is a verb, and it is from our last article. And this article's name was Women and Militancy, which was written by Muhammad Ali Baba Khail. So, in this article, the writer has told that in conflicts, women suffer the most directly and indirectly. तो इसके अंदर डिफरेंट जो चीज़ें मतलब शेयर की हैं ऑथर ने, डिफरेंट फैक्ट्स एंड फिगर्स हैं तो वो मैं आपको बताती चलूँ कि अकॉर्डिंग टू अ स्टडी 85% ऑफ फीमेल सुसाइड अटैक्स until 2009 were carried out by secular organizations, and technology has enabled extremist outfits to specifically target women for radicalization. For example, in 2004, Al Qaeda launched Al Khansa and the TTP Sunnat-e-Khawla in 2017. Both were online magazines for women. And owing to communal restrictions and cultural constraints, women's participation in community rehabilitation and reintegration is low. ये बेसिकली पाकिस्तान के बारे में बात की जा रही है कि मतलब हमारे मुल्क में बहुत सी ख़वातीन ऐसी हैं कि जो इस मिलिटेंसी की वजह से उनको बहुत लॉस जो है वो हुआ है, लेकिन फिर भी यहाँ पे उस तरह हमारी सोशल कोहेजन नहीं है और उनके लिए रिहेबिलिटेशन उस तरह नहीं हुई जिस तरह होनी चाहिए थी. So, although statistically women's presence in the criminal justice system has increased, it falls far short of what is needed for them to play a significant role in areas of social cohesion. ये हम पाकिस्तान के बारे में बात कर रहे हैं. Consider that only 519, which is 17% out of 3,005 judges in the country are women. ये हमने पाकिस्तान के फिगर्स बता दिए. और आगे राइटर ने इसको कंपेयर किया है कि इन द यूके एंड यूएस women judges constitute 32% and 35% respectively. The 5,731 women in the police constitute only 1.2% of total police strength. And then, as per the 2017 census, women constitute 49% of the total population, and in the Senate, females constitute 18.3%. In the provincial assemblies of KP, Punjab, Balochistan and Sindh, women constitute 18.55%, 19.67%, 16.92% and 18.45% respectively. तो ये facts and figures उन लोगों के लिए भी important है जिन्होंने जो है gender studies को opt किया है as an optional subject. और यहाँ आप ऐसे में while writing it on gender आपके लिए ये facts and figures काम आ सकते हैं. So the word pleach, which is a verb, it means बल देना, and its meaning in English is to twist together or round something else. And its synonyms are entwine, interlace, crisscross, and pleat, and its antonyms are disentangle, extricate, straight, and untwist.